Do. Okay. Need to pick some musics. This. Okay. Um. So basically, we had this template that I've been. Well, I'm not using this template, but this template exists, and we need to do some updates to it, if I understand correctly. So I'm going to fork this template. Open in code space. How does it know it's a template? What does this even do? Oh, interesting. Um, I don't want to do that though. Okay. So we're gonna do a new project from version control. From there, we're gonna clone it. We're gonna open it here. Okay, so I think okay. Lettuce. Hopefully this isn't like no, it doesn't seem to be tagging the stream, so it seems okay. Um, so I think what we need to do here is basically, so because this only uses, oh man, this is valid for a lot of things. That's pretty cool, actually. Um, I think we want to use this thing in the JVM main, and then like prove that it's not quite working right, because it doesn't like point. Well, there's also no. Yeah, so this doesn't actually use any optics. So that's like a problem. Okay, so we're talking about like cooking in here. So we could say like data class ingredient name companion object optics. But we have to wait for this to download. Apparently the entire world, because we've done this for like a bunch of these native targets. And then I think once this is working, then we'll be in good shape. Okay, there we go. So it's built the things, and so now we want to include optics in here because it doesn't include optics at the moment. It just includes like arrows stuff. Okay, that's fine. So now we're indexing. So this is going to take a while as well, probably. But the basic idea here is I think we need to have, I think we want a val JVM main by getting depend. Oh, we don't really need anything here. I think we can just say this JVM main by getting, and then there is no JVM test, which is interesting. So I think we do new directory called JVM main Kotlin, and then we'll add a Kotlin class that's called like in use ingredient. I don't know what to call it. And then this is just going to use our optic from how can we upgrade lettuce and make it into arugula? Name, modify, lettuce, arugula. Okay, so essentially this is not going to work because we won't have this companion object, which is kind of like what we need to get working. Okay, so now that this thing is like ready to go, in theory we should be able to import this stuff and it should start working. So there is our optic, cool. And then in theory we should get a build directory somewhere. Maybe we have to like build. Oh, this thing doesn't even have KSP. Oh, okay, so it can't even use arrow. Right. So that's like what we need to change. All right, so to do that, let's just like go get the example. Actually, I don't think I have that one on this machine. So we need to go get this from version control, and I should have shoe bill. Okay. Oh, maybe I do already have it on this machine. I just need to like open recent, shoe bill app, new window, and then just like pull all the changes. We'll basically go deal with the KSP stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this over here for now while we gotta copy a few things over. Let's go. Okay. So step one, we need the KSP plugin for this version of Multiplatform, which is, I guess, kind of old. So let's see if we can find the version of KSP that matches that. KSP Google. And then okay. So we're looking for like 1.6. Oh man. Maybe this should get updated just in general. When was it last updated? Okay, well, let's just do this for now. 1.6.21. And then like we can update that if it's needed. I don't really know how to do that yet. Okay, so we'll add KSB, and then we're also going to add arrow. So implementation, and then we want to add. Let's get rid of this too. These. So we should have arrow core. We just need arrow optics. Okay, let's grab that. Now, one thing I'm not sure about is this, like, this is supposed to be one. Maybe I should just straight up update all of this. The version that you need to use, I think, is 114 RC3. 114 RC3.3. And then I think we're going to try and update this to 1722. 722. And then this is 17. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I think we do want to do this. I have no idea what's the most recent version of Kotest. It would be way easier if I could just get to GitHub. Okay. And then what's the most recent release? 5.5.4? Okay, do 5.5.4. Okay. What other versions do we have in here? We have all of these. So let's update this by just setting. Let's set val arrow version to 1.1.4, and then we can just like tag on this RC3. Okay, so let's do arrow version. Arrow version. I think I can do. No, that goes too far. Arrow version. Oh, that's Kotlin X. That's something different. Okay, so in theory, we've updated all of that. Just put that there for now. And oh, there's a bunch of Kotest stuff in here, so we should just update that too. So val Kotest. I put this up here. Do 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 do. 5.5.4. Kotest version. If they say to move this stuff somewhere else, that's totally fine. I don't really care. It just seems like this is probably the best. Okay, so then there's this Kotest arrow thing. Okay, let's find that. Kotest arrow. One 1.3. Let's like. Is it actually 130? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, let's say val Kotest arrow version 130. No, Kotest arrow version. Kotest version. Okay, So let's put a note here that says release candidate may not be necessary in future. Okay, release candidate avoids a NPE in optics generation. Let's actually spell this out. A null pointer exception during optics. Okay. So that's like, I think, the extent of what we need to do. There's like one more thing that we need to change in theory, but we should like start loading this and seeing what fails. I just assume something's going to fail. Well, it's also got to download a bunch of stuff again, so it's going to take a bit of time. Because this like is a lot of targets. So we'll just let this kind of do its work. And then we'll go over here. So because we've included this optics, there should now be a build directory. And well, you can see that KSP hasn't run yet, because inside of this directory, if KSP had run, there would be a generated directory, and there is not yet. So we do have to wait for this to finish to like get the rest of it. But I think the only other thing that we need to add is in here, we need to include Kotlin.sourceSteer, I think is what it's called. Oh, we also need this thing. So this goes up here. Whoops. Is it this? Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then we'll take this and move it up here. Why is this tabbed out? Is that on purpose? I don't think so. So this thing is the plugin that actually does the work. Does that need to be? Okay, I think that needs to be RC3 as well. So let's say, yeah, dash RC.3. And then down here, we'll just get rid of this. And let's also move this comment up here. Okay. And then we just need to deal with this Kotlin sourceSteer thing. Which I think is just going to be like build generated something. It doesn't matter if this works yet, but we'll just put that like that. Okay, let's reload this. I think we have now like downloaded everything, seemingly. We have not. Fun. Okay, so now we're downloading everything. I really thought that was going to work. Oh, man, I am tired. Okay, I guess we can also do Kotlin. Kotlin coroutines core. What's the most recent version of this? 164. 6.4. So this too. Okay, cool. Now we have installed the plugin, so we should be able to build now. Yep, there's the KSP plugin. Apparently it's building the entire world again. Okay, this is fine right now. Because you can see here that we have a generated file there, which is exactly what we need. So now we just need to add this source directory that's build generated. Actually, I think I can just copy it. I think it'll let me copy this path here. Copy path, that, paste, save this, and reload and rebuild maybe. Yep, there we go. That's like what we expected to happen. And then we should get this should all work, and it does. And then I think we should get like this works too. It's still compiling something. Okay. I just want to make sure it actually builds. Doesn't matter that something is unused. Is that how you spell arugula? Arugula? Arugula, okay. It's still compiling? That's problematic, I think. Maybe it's not, I have no idea. It seems to me like it shouldn't take this long, but also it is compiling like a lot of stuff, right? And I have no idea what kind of performance to expect from like these Linux watch OS, TV OS, like I don't know. But like 30 seconds to build whatever it's building for Linux seems pretty insane. Okay, let's stop this and then like comment this out and try and rebuild and see if it goes any faster. So it's like doing... Why is it doing min GW? Mac OS. Is that like one of these TV OS, watch OS kind of things uses min GW? All of these are like Mac and iOS. So what do you need min GW for? Isn't that a Windows thing? just feel like this shouldn't take this long. Okay, well, that seems to have built, but I don't understand why this is taking a really, really long time. So maybe I'll ask about that and just say, like, this would took like over a minute. I don't really know if that means something or I should be concerned. Um, wait, what did I change in here? Okay, code reformat. Doesn't reformat the whole thing? Okay, so I think that's basically all I wanted to do. So can I commit to a new branch? I don't even know how to do branches in this thing. Get new branch. Update dependencies. Add optics. Yeah, we don't need the yarn lock. Okay, so update dependencies and add optics example. Commit anyway and push. Okay. Snail. All right. So I think we had this here. Okay. So we should have our branch. Compare and pull request. Okay, so in this PR, I add, I update all of the dependencies and add optics as well as functioning KSP setup. Note the RC3 is required, otherwise for optics is required, otherwise the KSP will null pointer exception. This took a really long time on my machine. Is that expected? Comment. Okay. Um, okay, so without Kotlin.sourceDir above, this will fail. Okay, cool. So I think that's basically all I wanted to do this morning. I don't have a ton of time, so basically I started here, and then once this is like merged, I guess if it gets merged, then we can deal with the other cases. So there's a sorry, the other cases doesn't mean anything to you. There is an issue with the optics and KSP thing, where actually I can show it to you real quick because it's really not that hard to reproduce, I don't think, from here. So let's pretend that we add another one of these, another one of the optics, but inside of a package. So first, there's no such thing as a package inside here, which I don't fully understand. That seems like a potentially a bug. But if we make a directory that's called like, my module or whatever, and then we add a new Kotlin file called my module. Okay, and then now let's put a data class called my module that contains like just a value, value int companion object, and then let's give it some optics. Okay, now this, I believe when we build it, will actually cause a failure in the KSP. And the error will be, well, it needs to build it first. Wait, why is the KSP not running? I don't understand. Is it because this thing's unused that just skips it? Okay, that's fine. Let's come over here and we'll do val. Okay, so I don't understand why this isn't doing what I expect. Oh, there it is. Okay, it just didn't want to show up for some reason. Okay, so this should complain. It doesn't complain. Huh? Okay. I swear I had an example where this was different. What did I do different? Huh. Okay, this apparently works, which is weird. So, let's undo these changes. How do I do that from here? Roll back. Okay. Let's go look at my other example. Why did I swear this happened to me? Oh, that doesn't do what I wanted to do. I want to open this in this window. All right, so I should have in common main, hello KT. What I did was I did new directory, hello, and then I moved this into there. Okay, so this is a package called hello that imports optics and like does this thing. Okay. So let's like build this thing. This one goes pretty quick because it only has like 2 targets. So I think if this thing runs the KSP, then everything should be happy. Build generated. Hello. What do you mean? I don't understand. Okay, let's do the cache invalidation. Maybe? Sometimes this thing is like, it's really hard for me to understand what's happening. Because as far as I can tell, this is doing the right thing. The KSB is generating the hello optics. And I swore this was failing on my other machine. So I don't know what that means exactly. It's hard to say. Come on. What are you indexing? What's Kotlin script? I don't even know. Okay. So build. I like this song a lot. It's very chill. Yeah, here it is. So, okay, it's just not like... It says inferred type is unit, but hello was expected. So, what does that mean? This is like right here. This fails. I think. 9, yeah. And then I think if you get rid of this, it actually works. But then, like, obviously that's going to get overwritten over and over again. So, okay, so maybe I just need to do this a second time. So open this window. Okay, and then in here we should have, okay, so we need a my module 0, and then updated module value modify. Like this. And then we need to build this thing again, I guess. Because I don't understand why the hello one fails, but this one works. Okay, so this is in use ingredient. Oh, well, duh, we just need to import that. And then this also needs to get imported separately, which I still find really weird, but okay. And then if we do that, is this when we get the error? Or does this just work? And like if I build it multiple times, does it still work? So what's the difference between that? Looks different than mine, the other one, doesn't it? No, I'm pretty sure it was just hello. Hello, hello, it. Hello, hello, it. My module, it. Huh? I don't understand. So this just works. I don't know. I can't reproduce it. So what does that say? I don't know. But this seems to work. I guess that's a good thing. Somehow. But yeah, I can't seem to reproduce the error with a different version. So, and like as far as I can tell, these are all the same 1.7.22.08 is the same version. I use the same version of the KSP plugin, unless I'm not, and like I'm actually using like an old one, and it hasn't cached yet. Okay, let's try that because whoops, dang it, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try invalidating the caches. Because I'm very confused. I mean, like as usual, right? Common, Colin, hello, hello. Okay. And then, Hello, hello, it. Okay, so I cleaned, and then I get this. Is there like a problem with lowercase hello for some reason? I don't have any idea. Inferred type is unit. This is why. I think. I think that's why. But why is this failing? Because like these have that. Doesn't make any sense. I'm so genuinely confused at the moment. That should exist. What do you mean? Here it is. Hello, hello, companion value. Is that a thing? Thought so, but it doesn't. This is depressing. So I'm pretty sure that when I did this last time, this was working. So why is it not working all of a sudden? And why is it working in the other project and not here? It's so confusing to me. How do I like delete all of the... Are all the dependencies in here? Like what if I just delete this straight up? Well, what if I delete this directory too? And then what if I rebuild this whole thing? What does that do? Build successful. Huh? This is behaving really strangely. Okay, I gotta go to work, but I don't understand how to work with this. Like it's so non-obvious. Like it's telling me that it builds fine, but then like the IDE doesn't have the information for some reason. Like how do you not have the same information? And also, what's complaining under here? Oh, weird. Yeah, totally successful. But something is I definitely broke the dependencies because it like doesn't even think they're here. So I don't really know how to get those to like come back. Oh, okay. Well, it's working. Oh, there we go. Interesting. Okay, so what if I get rid of this? What does this do? And I just write hello. Then it needs value, so I'm supposed to do this, and then I get everything. Okay, apparently this button helps. That's nice. Okay, this is better then. Um, I think I had some like lingering things inside of my .gradle file that were old, and it was picking those up first, and that was causing issues. So I actually think that this wasn't a bug; it was like a dependency issue. So okay, now we have like our optics. We can import all of our companions. We have packages, and we also updated the multi-platform template for Arrow. So okay, useful morning. Yeah, I will catch you all. I don't know. Hopefully soon. I'm not gonna be around for the holidays. I'm just gonna be not home, so I can't do that. So happy holidays. Happy New Year. See you next year.